Everyone, my name is Tracy, your host of Healing Starts With You in Astrology and Healing Podcast. Today I'm going to talk about the mother wound and how I see it through astrology and soul contracts. Okay, quite similar. So the mother wound can play out in different scenarios. So it could be fear of attachment, it could be fear of rejection, it could be repeated karmic cycles where it comes way back, where the mother had issues with their mother and just keeps going. Okay. It could be unworthiness. There's so many different scenarios. And what happens is when I go through your chart, so the moon is your mother energy, right? So if there's anything that is hitting your moon, usually it's Saturn and Pluto, it's Chiron, that little wounded planet. And then I go back into the past and maybe even farther to find where that wound came from. Okay, so where that fear came from. So fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of not being loved, right? Fear of being seen. There's so many different fears that I see when I see that mother wound, and it's very strong. But the thing is, what really is most important is healing it, and it has to start with you, because what happens is if you don't release that mother wound, okay, which all those different fears, depending on the fear, okay, and bring it up to the surface, it's all about healing it, okay, because if you don't, it's going to keep going to your children and their children and their children until it stops, okay? So it's got to stop with you. And I know it's like a really difficult one, especially it's a mother wound, which can have so many different fears attached to it. But I'm telling you from experience, okay, I've seen it all the time, even soul contracts where you're trying to go ahead, but you cannot go ahead because you have those, either the father wound or the mother wound, okay? Plays out in different scenarios. But once you bring it up to the surface and recognize it, it's time to heal. And it really starts with you. And the healing that we use in Steph Mahony's program called Your $1 Million Life is called Holy Light Energetic Healing. And it heals those past karma patterns, heals those fears, heals those wounds. But it's got to start with you. Okay, so let me know in the comments or if you have any questions below. Bye.